Hello, and welcome back to my 5-year plan playthrough of RP-1, Programs and Launch Complexes. Joining me is Maximal.
Hey again, everybody.
Hey. All right, so we just did that second impactor. We have a third one building. It's building pretty fast. I have to start thinking about orbit, and I think the conclusion that I came to last time was that, yeah, basic avionics probes is not going to be done anywhere close to then, which means we have to either switch to doing other contracts or caveman or orbit.
Well, it looks like we're just in time for your third 5-year plan. What are your predictions?
um, yeah, so I definitely need to get cooking on crewed orbit pretty soon. I need to start building that human-rated launch complex. All right, mission control is going to finish real soon. Wait, how many impactors have I actually done?
2?
Yeah, uh, yes. So I do still have one left. Cool. All right, that's fine. Um, so that's okay. So what's relevant here is it's about 50-something days. That'll complete, call it end of February, March, April. Yeah, so we're still not going to be anywhere near. Although R&D is going to finish, and then we can start hiring more researchers. But I don't want to drive down my budget surplus that much. Like we're already, no, I'm still getting 22K a month, so I can afford to drive it down some. With more researchers, but I think not enough to actually make this matter. Which means we probably have to do some kind of unguided probe insertion.
Well, it's not like you haven't done that before.
Yeah. Yeah, I only need like, what, 400 meters per second to capture?
Yeah.
Most?
Yep. Although that does seem like it'll force you to put on another RD 105 stage.
Not really. Because I have solar panels now, so I don't need that much battery.
Okay, fair enough.
I might need it, but I might not.
Yeah, no, if you're packing a bunch of battery for 3-4 days before, then yeah, you'll be fine.
Let's see what we can do. Yeah, the increase in funding from crewed orbit reaching takeoff is impressive. We went from 22K a month to 40K a month.
Well, you'll need it to research all those capsules.
Yeah, I need a lot more researchers. Okay. So this thing is 141 kilograms. I'm getting some kind of static from your mic, I think.
That's odd. Are you still getting it now?
Yeah, there was just a squelch when you partway through you talking.
Okay, I'll just check plugs and stuff. I didn't really change anything on this end. It's not really the best headset though. Might just be getting worn out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still eBaying old Logitech headsets. Where can I get a tiny little thruster? We'll use this thruster. Switch to HTTP. I didn't have to pay to unlock TL1. That's kind of a bug. Really need to get rid of that system.
What would you replace it with?
Traditional engine configs,
Okay.
rather than the holdover from pre-realism overhaul engine stuff. All right, well, that's definitely enough to capture. And we're still much lighter than we started out, which means we can put a bunch of solar panels on here. Now, the problem with this not being controllable is that we have to be pretty careful about what time of year we launch. Or, sorry, time of the month we launch.
Or you make a disco ball.
I mean, even if I make making a disco ball doesn't solve the problem, because we need to generate a bunch of electricity, which means we need more surface area than just that much solar panel.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I haven't bought the solar upgrade yet. That was dumb. We're just going to go ahead and scrap that and queue it fresh instead of trying to edit it in place.
Isn't it more what time of the month versus what time of year that it's
Yeah,
going
that's
to
why I corrected myself to time of month.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay. Solar 6500. Upgraded. All right, now we have TL1 solar. We're slightly less bad. Okay. Now, let's get rid of everything except... We'll swap magnetic out for micrometeorite. That'll also save 15 kilograms. Okay. And we'll set this to 100% transmission. Direction. Set sunlight direction. Look at the shadows. Yeah, there's still just a bunch of crackle.
Okay. Don't really have something to swap to or a good solution.
Yeah, no, it's because it's because there's background crackle on open mic. I think it's just like actually like as if there's a fan blowing on it or something. That kind
There
of deal.
isn't.
Yeah,
I could reduce the sensitivity some. That's I think
yeah.
about the only thing I can do right
Yeah,
now.
I think that'll probably sort it.
Okay.
All right, the fact that we're producing nowhere near what we need is concerning.
Yeah.
This is much better.
Okay.
Oh, I spoke too soon, but it's fine. Live.
How about now?
Only thing I can think of, like, I guess it's plausible it's coming from me. I didn't think about that part. So yeah, I'll have to confirm that it's not coming from me, which I guess
If it's super distracting, I can go off the call.
no, it's fine. It's entirely plausible that it's just my headphones dying and it won't actually show up in the stream audio. So if anybody's in chat, if they can tell me whether they're hearing crackling, that would be great. This one... Alright, so I guess it's my headphones that are dying. Sorry for the false alarm. I'll just assume it's my headphones.
Okay, well, stream, let us...
Yeah, if Maxwell, if you can put your sensitivity back higher to where it was before I had you break it. Because now your sensitivity, your threshold is so high that it's not catching what you're saying. And then
okay.
Yeah, and then we'll just pretend it's fine.
Coca-Cola says he heard 2 cracks, but
yeah.
Yeah, just in chat, let us know if the audio gets problematic. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so assuming I can get close to pointing at the sun, generating far more than we actually need. Yeah, then I'm sure the crackling is just coming from my cans.
You might want to check your jacks sometime then. If
I mean,
this
I
is
ain't
new.
got no jacks.
Oh, Bluetooth.
Uh, no. No, it's the Logitech, the first generation Logitech wireless stuff, which remains the only actually comfortable headset I've ever worn.
Fair enough.
Which is why I keep buying them off eBay.
Yep, fair enough.
But this one may be finally dying. Um, all right, so my hope is that we can do reasonably on this. Need more delta V, however, which means I need a, oh, I can just copy from here. Grip you. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're just a few kilograms heavier, but I think that's going to be fine. I don't really see a problem. Well, that's one solution, is we can go perfectly spherical.
Yep. You could angle your panels higher a little bit, shrink them.
Yeah, yeah. Basically what I just did broke it. Okay, I think we're good. The panels definitely need. Only problem is, I think, but we can solve this way. Wait, auto shape was on? Ugh, I thought the shape was locked.
It looks much taller than it was before.
Yep, I need to just load the old thing. Lock that. And replace these. Okay. These are too old. That's fine. Okay, friends, you need...
You not have more options than just the square panels with these.
Let's find out. We're at 3237. There's that.
I could also put 6 of them on and see if you can tile them.
Yep. That looks wrong.
Yeah, too bad there's no triangular option.
The heck? Something really fishy is going on with this
Yeah,
station.
that's very screwy. I don't know why it's rotating like that.
That's better. Okay. And so at 425. All right. There we go. Oh, still a little too far out. All right, we'll accept some ugliness there for less ugliness here. Okay, and given the margins involved, we actually can, I think, grow these a little.
Do you need to grow them for any reason?
No, Mr. Bond, you're absolutely right. I could mount them backwards. That would be very smart. Okay. That'll do. All right, so the geometry involved means we need to set it up such that we're retrograde. So the sun needs to be coming from lunar prograde. Or, yeah. So we need to launch such that we'll arrive at the moon with the sun behind the moon. Also, Jesus Christ, solar panels are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Even so, this is only going to take 60 days.
Everything's still tooled on there.
Yep. Yeah, I just checked. As you can see, there's no tooling cost here, so.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be extremely nice if we had access to basic avionics and probes. But we will not. Time required. Tragic. Yep, and we've got to wait. But we have enough funds.
Wouldn't be long.
Yeah. Okay. Can't do that upgrade yet. Let's roll you out. Okay, R&D is almost going to be done. That completes, and then 2 months later we get basic avionics probes, unless I dump a lot of. I think
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide when I need to start building my human-rated launch complex. So just for the sake of argument, let's get an estimate on how long it would take. What are my current limits? 45, 11. Almost 400 days. So yeah, we actually should just start building it.
Yeah, why not? You'll be adjusting how much money you put into it over time anyway.
Commonality is 70%. That's pretty good, to be honest. That 45 length is 625. We can always just reload this. Where's the RD 0107? Four minutes and 10 seconds. All right, at some point I'm going to have to go to 3 meters. These things. Because 2.5 meters is just not wide enough to actually to have a reasonable height for these stages. It's impressive that we're already at 307 tons.
Also, Vuscut is what, 2.5 meters? Assuming you're going to use that.
So, sorry?
Vuscut is 2.5 meters?
Probably. I mean, Blocky is 3 meters, so Vostok and Voskhod can be up to 3 meters. We'll see. Right, the extra resources made very little difference. All right. Okay. Let's see. What's my budget look like now? Yeah, that basically halved my income. Yep. So it's almost 12K a month to start constructing that. 12K a month for a year and month. Yeah, we definitely need researchers.
I mean, it looks like you can slow it down, yeah.
Yep. All right. Finish the rollout. And this is just an impactor, so just launch normal. Yet another night launch. Do our last impactor. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have enough delta V for this. 28.55. Let's go. Almost entered closed loop. Kilometers in perigee for 60 meters per second. Low burn time life.
touchdown isn't that significant. It's not like you're going to negative 15 degrees at the end, I think.
Yep. Gonna end up about -9, -10. Oh, burn out at -11.
I've hit the moon again.
Yep. At least this one I don't have to worry about lighting conditions.
Shouldn't be too hard to manage. I mean, you have some margin on those solar panels, and all you really have to do is make sure the moon is kind of toward the sun. So you're,
Yeah.
do your retrograde kind of in front of the moon, simply. Your orbital insertion, I mean.
Plotting frame. Nice. We don't actually need quite as much delta V as that. It was actually pretty close. Delta V estimate. Okay, that's a grazing impact.
Well, that's good. Gives you a little bit more time at low.
Yep, I think I actually want to take the impact in further because otherwise we'll lose comms. Okay. Boil off is very gradual. I actually should have put a stronger antenna on this. Because I had enough battery life, so.
Yeah, fair. But you'll pick all that science up during your orbiter anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Yep. Good enough. Okay, this one we had to do a little bit of a correction burn for.
Well, it's still pretty accurate given that you had a 5G burnout.
Yep. Agreed. Alright, so we'll spin up a little bit. Get rid of that. Really what I should have done is flipped end for end so that that would impact the moon harder. Rather than missing the moon.
Yeah, fair.
Need to set my debris limit low so that stuff gets cleaned up rather than Principia keep simulating it all. Out we go. Double check our science. Scan and cosmic ray science. Okay, that sounds right. It's chugging so bad.
Hey, Toa.
All right. Do I want to be transmitted? Guess that's probably the best bet.
Probably not going to pick up more than a few tenths anyway.
Okay, I guess I didn't have to go quite so far underground.
Other than doing some math by hand or by dead reckoning, there's no really good way to predict where where that planet is going to be, and where the calm shadow is. There's no mod that helps you out with that, I don't think, right?
And where
Like,
what is going to be?
well, like something would show you like where the moon is in 3 days or something like that
Oh,
with your trajectory, so
I
you
mean,
could actually see.
Without Principia, you can see um, in Patch Connex where the intercept's going to be.
Yeah, but it's still showing that intercept on like a planet that hasn't rotated around for the 3 days it takes
Oh,
for the intercept happen.
oh, so sorry. For Sun, for that, yes, that works in Patch Connex. For Principia, if you're in the MCMF reference frame, you see exactly where the impact is on the surface of the moon because you're in the reference frame of the moon's surface. So everything is relative to the moon's surface.
Okay.
I mean, this is why if you're doing geostationary in Earth-centered, Earth-fixed, all you do is burn retrograde until your velocity is 0. And then you're in geostationary orbit by definition.
Sure, but if you were to say, even given that, if you were to zoom out and look at the relative position of the planet and your impact position, you still won't be able to know, okay, this is
no, you
take
get that in
days,
MEO. That's the reference frame that I'm in right now is MEO.
Okay.
Is like the Earth's position is fixed with respect. It fixes the moon and the Earth, so we know that this is what's facing Earth. At least as I understand the reference frame. Let's get back down to 50.
Just thinking if we implement something hard drives, it's going to be more important for somebody to know that, hey, like during this Venus flyby, is this flyby actually
Yep.
going to have comms during periapsis?
Yes, and that in whatever the heck that reference frame is, you should be able to get that. I mean, ask Egg, and Egg will tell you.
Yeah, but then you have to play it Principia.
Yeah, but if you're not playing Principia, then you also know because you know the position with respect to the sun of Venus at time of intercept. And you also know the number of days it is, so you know where the Earth is going to be.
Yeah. Like I said, if you do the math out, you can figure it out for yourself. Of course, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
there's
no,
no
it should.
mod that
But
lets
like
you with that.
the fact that all you have to then calculate is the Earth's position. It's not super hard. Oh, but like what you want to know is like your pericytherian going to be on the right side of Venus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one I don't know how you show in the stock reference frames.
Yeah, I think for me, what would most be helpful is if I could say, okay, well, and I mean, you can do this obviously with a sim, but if I advance time and then be able to roll back, but just see like where the planets are relative to each other in 90 days, and also see my projected orbit still.
Kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom. Moon-shattering in this case.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably not so much shattering as just throwing a lot of dust.
Yes. You'd at least get the confidence and the science. Hmm. Yeah, I really have to pick and choose what I'm doing. Because probably can't make the 62 window and do human space flight by the historic time. Okay, now we can, however, start hiring a bunch of researchers. Yeah, see how fast that's increasing?
Yep.
Pretty impressive.
Do you have any thoughts for the R&D building, by the way? We discussed it a while ago.
Yeah, if I had, I would have said them.
Okay.
I don't
The only
have
one
any
I've
good
had,
ones.
the only one I've had in the meanwhile is, but it would take more leader work, is to have the R&D building allow you to partner with more universities or something like that that appear as leader options.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the other thing it could be is like it does some sort of increase to your science to confidence multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think that's a good stopping spot. Um, I call it.
Cool.
Thank you for
Well,
joining.
thanks for having me as always.
Bet.
Fun, even if I'm quiet.
Thank you everybody for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye.
Good night.